welcome to another episode of the Nonsense Review, our special Australia edition because Rick's fucked off.
Yes, I have.
As you may have guessed, I am your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
Man, you should have gone like, oh, Bonza, or in a much better Australian accent than I can do.
G'day, everybody. Fucking yeah.
Yeah, we just insulted Bells and she'll never watch her content again. As if she does.
Oh, imagine. Oh, man.
Bells is like, oh, these up-and-coming podcasts, let's have a listen. I have never been more offended in my life. So now let's make the piss out of rats, shall we? But yeah, today's a rainy day episode. Not rainy day, shit. Today's an Australia episode because Rick's on the other side of the world and it'll be a pain in the arse to try and arrange recording.
Yeah, scheduling recordings while, 12 hours time difference. It's a non-zero task.
Exactly. Plus, it gives me a bit of a break from editing. That being said, we normally talk about our weeks, but we can't really do that this week because...
At time of recording, it's in the future.
Exactly. It also means that when the sort of block of Australia episodes is finished, we're going to have a big old fucking podcast the week after.
Yeah, we are. Well, I've got one planned, so stay tuned for that.
So, Rick, what are we doing instead of our weeks?
Let's do our time-honored tradition of the nonsense, asinine hypotheticals. And do you have one for me today?
I do. What is your favourite mythological demon?
Favourite mythological demon? Ooh.
Yeah, it can't be from a TV show. It has to be from mythology.
Can't be from a TV show. I think the one that stands out above all else is Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies, because that's the one that everyone knows about. Like, if you go to like Azazel, that's an angel, so you can't have that.
Oh, you can totally have Azazel. She's fucking hell. My brain automatically goes to Helltaker, so I'm like she. They are a fallen angel, which is a demon, because Lucifer is a fallen angel, and they are very much a demon.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think they're technically a devil. Demon, devil, it's interchangeable in my brain.
Yeah, in D&D mythology, there's a difference between demon and devil. In biblical terms, there's no difference because they're literally the same thing. But I think the idea is that demons were things that existed before the invention of that religion, so they could explain things away like, I felt horny one time, that must have been a demon possessing me.
Definitely Baphomet.
Yeah.
Baphomet's a real weird case, because despite being a demon and associated with a lot of satanic cults, all of the writings about them paint Baphomet as pretty fucking chill.
Yeah, like there's a reason that he sat on the toilet in his Persona incarnation.
You're thinking of Belphegor.
Oh, I'm thinking of Belphegor, yeah. Baphomet's the one with the horns, ain't he?
Baphomet is the half-goatman.
Yeah.
Baphomet is such an iconic design, full stop, that they appear in Final Fantasy, fuck's sake.
Yeah. Like, I've read list of things of demons in the Goetia, and obviously you get a lot of Genshin Impact names out of there, like Paimon and what's Venti's demon name? Barbatos.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah,
Venti is Venti. Venti is Femboy.
Yeah. Half the names are demon names out of that. Paimon's an obvious one. And then we got, obviously, Stolas in in Hell of a Boss. And, well, we got Paimon in there as well.
But yes, you're settled on Beelzebub?
Kinda. They're not even a favourite. Like, I'm saying that fallen angels should count as their own separate category. So Lucifer being a massive low-hanging fruit is like I say, a massive low-hanging fruit. But by the same token, they have the best lore. So if we're allowed to pick Lucifer, I'm picking Lucifer. But
fallen angels are technically demons/devils. Although that being said, depending on what text you read, if an angel has a child, that child will be a devil/demon.
Or at least a Nephilim,
which is a devil/demon.
Yeah. So I don't know if Nephilim count as full-on demons because they're part angel anyway. But,
Rick, as fascinating as this conversation is, we wanted today's episode to be short.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for me? We'll say your answer was Beelzebub.
Yeah, going for Beelzebub. My one for you is, we're watching a stoner buddy comedy today, and the main series is based in a park as park ranger / whatever caretakers. Where would you set a buddy stoner comedy? Zoo. Yeah. That ticks all the boxes. It's a place that's gonna have all of their needs met because it's not too far removed from society, and there are enough fun hijinks to go around. So yeah, I'm happy with your answer of Zoo.
I really like the original season 1 of Mighty Boosh.
Okay.
Mighty Boosh is only like 2 steps removed from stoner comedy anyway. It's a bit more surrealism cynicism and, goofiness, but, similar concept. It could work, especially if it was a cartoon.
Man, I never watched Mighty Boosh.
Oh my god, you need to. It's a very niche comedy. I feel like it was one of the few that did out there weird cosmic comedy well. There's a fair amount of stoner jokes, but
Yeah, isn't it one of those fundamentally British comedies that, you don't get unless you're on that wavelength?
I don't think the Yanks would appreciate it.
Yeah, I had one American friend who recommended it to me, and then I didn't watch it.
I'll put it this way, season 1 is better than season 2 onwards, because season 2 onwards, the characters are established, and it's like, these are, how they're gonna act.
Sure.
Anyway, that being said, Rick, regular show pilot!
Yeah, the pilot of a regular show. If you want to join us along at home, 3, 2, 1, and go.
I don't know if I've ever seen the pilot.
I definitely haven't.
I think I have seen... If I've not seen the pilot, they've done this joke a million times.
Milk, cereal, combine. There we are.
So if you've ever watched regular show, you know that Rigby is weak as piss.
Yeah.
To be fair, that is the fucking jackpot.
Yeah, like getting a house with your job. And also getting a job with a mate.
Yeah.
Which sometimes doesn't go well because,
I have
sometimes
never enjoyed working with friends.
No. Yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes if you get a job with a friend, one of you is going to have a better work ethic than the other. And it's a shortcut to realising which of your friends are assholes.
I will always point to Matt, because I like Matt. I consider him a friend. But there was one time when I worked with him at work.
Mm-hmm.
I work in a supermarket, guys. I've been over this before. He did code check-in once. It took him 5 minutes to do an entire section. And I went, Matt, how the fuck are you finished in 5 minutes? And he went, I just checked the front of every row. I'm like, Matt, you need to check every product. And he was like, oh no, because it's meant to be rotated. And it's like, Matt, you stock the shelves. You know people don't rotate.
Yep. I too have put shit on shelves in a mini-mart.
Well, there's that as well. Yeah. It's not even just proper stock rotation. It's customers are assholes.
Yeah. A, customers are assholes, and B, the person who has to put everything on a shelf needs to get every single thing on the shelf because there is no stockroom space.
One of the things I hate the most is, or rather, one of the times I've hated the most customers is when I found a full uncooked chicken behind 5 loaves of bread.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, someone took the effort to put this on either either someone put this on an empty shelf and a member of staff has filled up the shelf and put a bunch of bread in front of it, which I fucking doubt because even our staff aren't that much of an idiot. Or someone went out of their way to go, I don't want this chicken, but I also don't want anyone else to have this chicken.
Yeah, it's just, it's garbage humans.
Yeah.
Quartz Potsman cheers.
Age-old joke of, Pops is old. I'm just thinking of the Simpsons joke of, poor predictable Bart always throws rock. Throwing rock. Nothing beats rock. Or was it Homer?
Good old rock. Yeah, good old rock. Nothing beats that. Yeah, it was Bart, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a topical Australian moment. Bay calls it paper, scissors, stone.
Weird. By the way, Mark Hamill's in this.
Is he?
Yeah, he plays the cosmic immortal gorilla known as Skips.
Huh.
Yep. To be as easily entertained as Pops would be a blessing as much as it was a curse.
Oh, absolutely. You'd never get anything done. I love how the gag is that they're all so in sync that they always pick the same They always pick the same thing, even when they're trying to thwart one another.
Man, listen to this stoner rock going on as well.
Yeah, my head's bopping.
Oh, look, there's Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. It's a two-seater, you pricks.
I guess the idea is they each want it in their own room, but don't they have the same room anyway?
Yeah, they share the room. I think Rigby is so inept at getting furniture he sleeps on a trampoline.
Yeah.
I think this is the very, as a pilot, it does pretty much demonstrate the whole MO of the show going forward. Here's mundane task. Oh, now it's fucking cosmic horror.
Yeah. A cosmic horror comes out to interrupt whatever could have been mundane about this.
Including one time when they took the piss out of that fucking guy who did the donkey... Oh, here's Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
The giant gorilla. But yeah, what was it named? Garrett Bobby Ferguson, or whatever the fuck that dickhead's name is. The guy who insisted he had a record when he didn't.
Okay.
On video games, they took the piss out of him. As a cosmic horror. Just a giant floating head. Well, clearly not Mark Hamill in the pilot.
No. He's just drinking the evil juice. The black hole juice. Oh no.
Just let go of the chair. That's the plot of the episode. Well, you got half a chair.
Yeah.
I don't blame Benson.
I do like Benson's whole design in that the gumballs are his beard.
Yeah. And nothing was learned.
No.
It is a running gag I like, where they get threatened to be or just straight up fired every episode.
Yep, when Benson turns red.
Yeah. That being said, Rick, what did you think of the pilot?
It was fun. I've not seen much of the show, but it encapsulates the show. It's a very good pilot in that it not only sets the tone, but also condenses 99% of what the show is going to be into itself.
Absolutely, man. I've watched a lot of regular show because it was part of that weird resurgence of Cartoon Network shows, Bliss, Adventure Time, and another one.
Pre-Steven Universe, but yeah.
I don't think it was pre-Steven Universe. I think there was a bit of crossover because you had Uncle Grandpa gets lumped in with this lot a lot as well, and Clarence
I guess
as well.
So. Yeah. Clarence was the other one. Yeah.
Which you told me the creator was a massive piece of shit, so that was a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, bit of a pain. But yeah, what do you think?
It was fine. It was great. There's certainly a lot better episodes, and the voice acting changes.
Yes.
But I think this comes from this episode not having a budget. I think even episode 1 proper looks better, crisper, as it were. But yeah, let's get to our usual rundown. Rick, favourite moment?
Favourite moment was right at the beginning. Milk, cereal, combine.
It's such a stoner joke, ain't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It really sets the tone for that both of them are in sync, which, we find out later on by how in sync they are with the rock, paper, scissors. But, they're so in sync that they can just combine cereal and they know the joke before it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you? What was your favourite moment?
I really loved Pops' innocence as his eyes widened at the simple final act of a bunch of ties in rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
It also serves to really demonstrate the character, because Pops is like a child in an old man's body. But yeah, we can't only talk about the good things, we do have to talk a little bit about the negative. So to that end, Rick, weakest link.
I don't really think there was one, because, like, the only criticism I have is that it wasn't longer. Like, they didn't spend more time on the cosmic horror, that, like, the reason that it was there, or, like, how it went away or anything. So maybe if it was a full-length episode rather than the pilot, maybe we'd have, like, what, another 2, 3, 4 minutes worth of animation. Can't really criticize the animation budget, because, you know, it's a pilot. You can't do that on a... you don't get $1 million budget for a pilot. So, yeah, basically, more or less a lack of a weakest link from me. How about you?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, really, because something we're finding a lot with these short episodes that we're doing for the Australia stint is that they're just too short to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Like, unless it's like a 90-minute itchy and scratchy where it's just hitting each other on the head over the time, then yeah, like you say, too short to be bad.
Like, I'm with you. There's not really anything to criticize. I guess the only we got to give it something. Well, we don't, but I'm gonna. It's very jarring to hear not Mark Hamill voice Skips.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that doesn't really affect you, because you didn't even know Mark Hamill was Skips. So
no, I didn't.
But yes, the last crowning moment. Who is our MVP, Rick, or specifically yours?
I'm going to give it to Benson, because even though he knows that his guys are fuck-ups, he drops everything and goes at full force with his golf cart to go and rescue them. And it's because of the weight of the golf cart that the human chain, well, not human, the humanoid chain, was able to avoid getting sucked into the void.
I get you.
Honourable mention to Skips, because he, skipped ahead and was able to anchor it until Benson got there. But yeah, Benson's cart.
Do you want to hear the dumbest joke in the series?
Go ahead.
Skips' big secret is his name isn't actually Skips.
Okay.
He hides it from everybody. His name is actually Walks. However, he changed it to Skips because everybody asked him, hey, how come you skip everywhere when you're named Walks? That is the joke for an entire episode.
Stupid.
It is. And I think it's super serious as well, because I think Rigby gets killed and brought back to life in that episode.
Yeah, sounds about on theme. How about you? What was your MVP?
My MVP is going to be Mordecai, because at the end of the day, he threw the match because he had the common sense to be like, fuck the game, fuck the chair, I don't want us all to die.
Yeah, reality is going to end unless I let go of this.
And you can sort of tell that Rigby would not have made that decision, because the first thing he says is, bullshit, you're just lying because you want the chair. Yeah.
Well, it's raccoon mentality, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, again, I've watched a lot of regular show and Rigby tends to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, Mordecai has his moments, but everybody in their life has moments of selfishness. There is no truly selfless being in the world, and if you say you are, you're fucking lying.
Oh, totally. Like, anyone who says they are is instantly disqualified because, a truly selfless being wouldn't say so.
I like to think that I am more selfless than I am selfish, but even I've acknowledged that I have my selfish moments. Case in point, the episode we're recording after this, I was like, I want to do this, Rick.
But yeah, I think that's going to be about it from us today. If you liked the episode, you got the comment section down below. And if you're watching by one of the many audio platforms, you can have our email, which would go to...
No, you fucking say it, stealing my job.
Oh, it'll go to nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Once again, that is nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
The audacity of this bitch.
Be looking at the waveforms on Audacity.
You bad. That didn't even give me a chance to do the outro. He just fucking took it for no reason. See you next week, guys.
Bye!